The altitude drawn to the base of an isosceles triangle is 8 cm and its perimeter is 32 cm. Find the area of the triangle. Here the altitude of an isosceles triangle is given, which is 8 cm, and its perimeter is also given. We have to find the area of the triangle. So let's begin the solution. Here I have drawn a figure of the given isosceles triangle. Here, this is the given isosceles triangle, and let us suppose that these two sides are equal, because in an isosceles triangle the two sides are equal, and this is the base. Suppose, let us consider that this is base, and suppose the length of this base is to a, and now the altitude, this is the given altitude, and this altitude divides the base of the triangle into two equal parts, and suppose this side is a, and then the right hand side is also a. And now let us give this triangle a name. Suppose the name of this triangle is ABC, and this is the midpoint N. Now in triangle A and B, this angle A and B is 90 degrees. In the same way, this angle A and C is also 90 degrees. So this triangle is a right angle triangle. So from this triangle, let us consider this triangle in the left hand side. Triangle A, B, and here in this triangle A and B, angle N is 90 degree. So we can say that the triangle ABN is right angled at N, and angle N is 90 degree. Since it is a right angle triangle, so it follows Pythagoras theorem. So in this triangle, h square is equal to p square plus b square. Here h is equal to under root of p square plus b square. And in the figure, hypotenuse is AB here. So for hypotenuse, we can write AB. So AB is equal to under root of perpendicular is AN, which is 8 cm. 8 square is here. And base is BN, which is A. And AB is equal to under root of 8 square is 64 plus A square is there. Therefore, the length of this side AB is under root of 64 plus A square. Since these two sides are equal, so for these both sides, we can write under root of 64 plus A square. This is the length of these two sides. And now we have found the length of these two equal sides. So now if we add this length, and the base, this will be the perimeter of this triangle. Now, by the equation, it is given that the perimeter of this triangle is 32 cm. And from the figure, we can say that the perimeter of this triangle is the sum of these three sides. The first two sides are equal, under root of 64 plus A square, under root of 64 plus A square, and the third side is 2A, and the sum of these three sides is equal to 32 cm. Now the sum of these two expression is equal to 2 into under root of 64 plus A square. We can write it as A square plus 64 also, because these two expressions are same. Plus 2A is there, and in the right hand side there is 32. Now from the first two terms in the left hand side, we can take 2 as common. So we can write this as 2 into under root of A square plus 64 plus A, bracket close, and in the right hand side there is 32. We can divide both sides with 2 to cancel 2 in the left hand side. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 16 are 32, and now we get under root of A square plus 64 plus a is equal to 16. And in the next line we can take this plus a to the right hand side, and this becomes minus a in the right hand side. So it becomes under root of a square plus 64 is equal to 16 minus a. Now since there is square root in the left hand side, so we can raise both sides to power 2 to remove the square root in the left hand side. And this gives under root of a square plus 64 whole square is equal to 16 minus a whole square. And in the left hand side, this under root and square are cancelled, so it becomes only a square plus 64. And in the right hand side, 16 minus a whole square is equal to 16 square plus a square minus 2 into 16 into a. And we can continue here. It becomes a square plus 64 is equal to 16 square is 256 plus a square is there minus 2 into 16 into a is 32a. Now in the next line we can bring these two terms to the left hand side. So the left hand side becomes a square plus 64. This becomes minus a square. This becomes plus 32a. And in the right hand side there is only 256. Plus a square and minus a square are cancelled. So this gives 64 plus 32a is equal to 256. And now we can take 64 to the right hand side, and this gives 32a is equal to 256 minus 64. And in the next line we get 32a is equal to 256 minus 64 is 192. And now to calculate the value of a, we can divide both sides with 32. On the left hand side we can cancel 32 with 32. 32 ones are 32, 32 ones are 32, and the left hand side we can cancel with 4. 4 4 is 16, 4 is 32, and again we can cancel with 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 6 is 48. Therefore the value of a is 6 centimeter. Now the length of the base is 2a, therefore the length of the base is 2a, and this gives, since a is 6, this gives 2 into 6 is 12 centimeter. Therefore the length of the base is 12 centimeter. Now we can calculate the area of the isosceles triangle ABC. This is equal to half into length of the base into height. 2a into 8, half into 2a into 8. For 2a we can put 12 here. Now we can cancel with 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 6 is 12, and this gives 6 into 8 is 48 centimeter square. Therefore the area of the given isosceles triangle is 48 centimeter square. And this is the solution to this problem. So guys, this much for today, and thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my videos, please don't forget to like, share, and also to drop your comments in the comment section.